Hey everyone, it is Dorell, your intuitive relationship coach and spiritual mentor, and today is Q&A. So this question is, can you assert yourself and still be considered feminine? It's a great question. The whole question actually says, I feel like I'm learning how to speak up for myself, especially around men in dating, but I'm afraid I'm going to put them off or come off as a cold, heartless bitch. Can you help? So I love this question so much because there's many layers, and I'm going to break it down in several steps for you. So here we go. First, it's really important to choose a definition of assertive that really works for us. So we want to make sure that it's empowering to you, or you're probably not going to want to embody it. And in this case, you use the word cold, heartless bitch to describe being assertive. So it doesn't surprise me that you're having conflicting issues around that. And, if you are energetically sensitive at all, it can be really easy to put other people's needs and feelings above your own truth, right? You're accommodating them so that you don't actually have to express yourself and potentially put people off. And that's part of the conflict here. And the solution is about marrying your feminine side and your masculine and understanding that being feminine, doesn't have to mean being a doormat or accommodating other people's needs and wants before your own. It can mean something as simple as, having a clear vision and expressing your truth. So feminine energy in its most simple form is about creating a vision, trusting, receiving, and connecting, right? And you're probably really awesome at those things. And then we have the masculine energy, and its simplest, most healthy form is executing the vision of the feminine. It's about communicating with all parties' best interests in mind, not just its own, and taking assertive action, in this case, having the conversation. So we are using both sides. And too much feminine energy, you become a doormat. And too much masculine, you become kind of a dictator and turn people off, especially men if you're dating. So here's the steps. Step one is, before you talk to anyone or assert yourself, you must know what you want to say and what you want the outcome of that conversation to be. So it may just be to feel heard, to express something that's really important to you that's come up in the relationship, to negotiate a boundary. It should be clear to you before you open your mouth. If it's not, then you wait, okay? And that's part of your feminine energy. It's having a clear vision. Step two is set an intent that your words come from your highest truth. The easiest way I like to do this is to call in the angels. And my favorite angel to suggest to you is Archangel Gabrielle, known as the messenger angel. When you call on her, you can have her support, and that the words that come out of your mouth are truly from your truth, from your highest good. And we can't ever control what somebody's going to say back to us, but we can control and feel at peace that we've done everything we can, right, to set the parameters for what we're going to say. Keeping everybody's interest in mind, that's the masculine energy I talked about. And then step three, the last step, is to actually speak your truth. And a little tiny baby tip here is there's 3 magic parts to an assertive conversation that works. Using the feminine words like I feel nervous, I feel uncomfortable to say this, blah, blah, blah. 2, what I'd like to see is, this is the masculine, kind of proposing some ideas. And then you end with a question that's going to open the dialogue up, because you want to connect. You want to hear what they have to say too. What do you think about that? Right? And then you listen. And the more that you can integrate these steps and integrate your masculine and feminine into all your conversations, the easier it's going to be to assert yourself and feel awesome about it and never feel like a cold, heartless bitch. So practice, practice, practice. Let's recap the 3 steps really fast. So first, make sure your definition of assertive is empowering to you, and know what you want to say and what you want the outcome of the conversation to be. 2, set an intent. And 3, speak your truth. All right, that's what I got for you. Now it's your turn. Have you ever had to assert yourself, and have you felt uncomfortable or unfeminine in that? What helped you overcome this, especially when it comes to relationships and dating? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you're not already on the newsletter, join. It is absolutely free, and I will send you free weekly updates and tips to help you love yourself and trust yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.